thinking about going to have a good outcome? Alright, hello everyone, I'm Lecky. Which 3 options? Choose the one that's closest to your heart. Let's first look at this group of situations that I think you are thinking about.
Really
hope he can. The good results you have achieved are largely because you have attached great importance to this matter.
Look at it upside down.
You seem a bit hesitant now, because you're afraid that if one step you took is wrong, or if you didn't follow the normal trends in one step, everything would collapse. So you might be thinking about this matter every day and feel anxious. The more anxious you get, the more you think, the more you don't know how to act. Therefore, you've spent most of your time and energy on thinking and making decisions, but this matter itself can have a good outcome. It's just that you're not firm enough or don't believe. So I think what you need to do now with this group is to get moving. Don't think about anything. Don't scare yourself. Oftentimes this thing doesn't have a result yet, or it hasn't gotten to the worst step yet. But you'll scare yourself into inaction. You have to believe that although this may be challenging, it can also be beneficial and pleasurable for you. And no one else can help you with this matter. You can only rely on yourself. It's also a one-way street. You can only move forward, not backward. So instead of hoping, why not be bold and determined? Take each step forward concretely, regardless of the result. At least you have no regrets. Well, this is an interpretation of this set. Hope it can help you. Then comes the second group. I think the thing you're thinking about will have a good outcome.
But you know
But the mental stress is too much.
this matter is really serious.
It's been tough on you, not only mentally, but you might also be under material pressure, or the people around you do not support you, always pouring cold water on you. You're almost unable to hold on, even thought about giving up completely, but you don't want to. And you're constantly cheering yourself up. So I feel like you're always hovering between healing and collapsing. Perhaps every night you might feel too mentally exhausted and on the verge of collapse, but the next morning you'll know. Often you'd perform a self-healing process. You really don't want to give up on this.
Thanks.
It does feel a bit regretful, or you might feel a bit guilty.
Thank you.
Holding on is indeed difficult because you're shouldering a lot of responsibility, or this thing is not going very smoothly, encountering obstacles everywhere. So in fact you have persisted until now, which is not easy, but you also have to grit your teeth and persist. You may be just one step away, and you should know that your ability is absolutely fine. Don't let the setbacks in front of you hit your self-confidence. Think from a different perspective. This thing may just be a challenge for you. Once you break through, it will be a whole new world. So I think this deck of cards is like a crown that you want to cover. As long as you hold on, whatever you want to harvest in the future, be it feelings, will come. As you wish, reap abundantly. Alright, that's an interpretation of this group. Hope it can help you. And then there's the third group. I think your current state might not be so good. You tend to get anxious, especially at night. You might constantly think of this thing and have cried many times over it because you refuse to move on. So you are always tormenting yourself. But this matter has already given you a result. It's just that your obsession is heavy and you're unwilling to accept this result. There's no way to face this matter you will give yourself. You're constantly putting a lot of pressure on yourself. So you're fully capable of adjusting your own state and then welcoming a new start. Don't think too much. Take it easy. Oh, many things are not your fault. Don't always put the responsibility and problems on yourself. And what you need to do now is to have a new start and cut the Gordian knot. You give up, and then there might be a new beginning, but you just can't go back and forth. Sometimes regretful, can't let go, want to try, then you're thinking of giving up and starting over. What this group has to do is to be firm, united. Have you figured out what you're going to do? If you won't turn back until you hit a wall, now you only have 2 paths. Either hit the wall, turn back, start a new life, or knock down the wall and break through this thing. So no matter how you choose, the premise is that you need to adjust your own state. Only when you accept the imperfections, or are willing to accept what has already happened, can you have a fresh start, can you embrace a new life. So, I think you should accept this hand of cards calmly. Believe that everything is the best arrangement, and what you want, it may just be waiting for you in a different way, not far away. Okay, that's an interpretation of this set. Hope it can help you.